When we had last left Team Watcher, they had set foot into another strange Adra-enclosed portal, only to arrive at a very familiar scene. In fact, it was the exact same trial that they had bore witness to moments ago in the previous... the priorvious... fuck. Little portal that they went through. Whoa, and it was weird. Then they came out and saw that there was a third one, and just as well, a big old swirling glow had emerged in the centerpiece area near a naked guy and another naked person. I don't know. They were ready to press onward, and so they did. This is Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, the Beast of Winter. Welcome back. We've also leveled up, myself and Adair. Didn't get anything super amazing for our last level. Well, I guess this is kind of amazing. I finally got Unbreakable on myself, which is a nice sort of oh shit thing to have. And for Adair, let's see, it was super duper not amazing. It was just, yeah, spell resistance, 10% resistance against spells, right? It seems pretty useful, especially for someone who's tanking.
Something I can do.
Just a little bit less
Good
heat
thinking.
to be on the group, right? It was between that and converting grazes to misses for reflex, which I wasn't sure, because Adair can take it, right? I guess it would be beneficial for reducing debuffs, but my reasoning was that this sort of had a similar effect, right? He'll just miss out on about 10% of all incoming spell-based debuffs, rather than however many reflex debuffs he can get taken down to grazes, right? All in all, not super important for Adair, since he is a tank and has already been doing quite well in that department. Anyway, let us head on in through here to the last one, and I guess, you know what, we're gonna take the option to blow them all the fuck up, right? Let's see how it goes. Zoop. Activate some of this, travel on through with our perp. There it is. Is the idea that these are like mini versions or what? I do not know. Before we go into that center area, I guess we should speak to the Shackled Spirit? Maybe? I don't know. No, there's probably no harm in going to the center area, because there may be like a unique bit of information for going there unprepared or something like that. We'll see. Here we are again. Yep.
We
and this time I
gather
guess we'll
in the
just attack.
sight of Wodica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
The voice seems to echo from nowhere in particular, though the figures before you present the tableau of a trial in progress.
The matter before this tribunal tonight: identity.
The dagger again warms, oozing its thick ichor.
I've got one of those. Am I in trouble too?
Oh, I'm sorry, what? The matter before this tribunal tonight, identity. What, because you have an identity, Adair? What the fuck does that mean?
I worry this place grows less stable as a result of our actions. And it was not particularly stable to begin with.
I think you're right. Okay. Let's, fuck it, let's just attack. Attack the gathered court. Here we go! Boom! Good. And let's have everyone enter stealth, except Adair. There we are. Man, this might be kind of tough. I don't know. How tough are the witnesses? Oh, they seem very easy. Alright. Adair, you start running up and around. Good. Get on up there. Make sure you're on the Inquisitor. Or the High Inquisitor, or whoever you are. Look, some of these are different things. Strangled Arcanist. Strangled Convict. Huh. Why are some of them strangled? Okay. Let's see. Can we get Borrowed Instinct on any of these bastards? Over here we could, on just a plain old witness. Alright, let's see, let's have Aloth continue out his shit.
Destroy the
I'm going to follow over here. And let's see here just as well. Does Adair now have all aggro? I think he does. So let's break stealth as Vatnir and move him on up. We can also lay down Devotions of the Faithful, make that huge as possible. Try and encompass as many of them and get a dare in there. Alright. Let us also swap to our AoE while we're approaching. And let's see, let's buff up just as well. Oh, let's keep on going. Good, good, good. And, oh shit, he's getting a little fucked up there, isn't he? Okay, actually, let's see, let's throw down some healing, huh? Let's do some healing rather than debuffing, right? Let's try this iconic projection, that'll get a lot of them. Good. And Aloth, if you could knock them all down, that would be great. Just every single one of them. That would be so good. Poor Adair, look at this. Good God. Alright. And then I'm going to just fire into the middle of them.
Let's do this.
There it is. Okay. Whew, fuck. Let's see here. Get another heal going on Adair. There it is. Oh shit. Just barely. Oh my god. This is some wild shit popping off, huh? Let's try and fire another one of these over there. Or no, let's just do a heal-ass heal on top of Adair. On top of the man himself. Shrink it and just target him. Good. Okay, the Slicken has gone off, but I don't know about the efficacy of it. Let's see. We could throw out some mass blinds down here for the ones who have kind of evaded it. There we are. And just as well, we'll have Yidwin throw down some of this shit over here and AoE a bunch of them. Okay, good. And let's throw down some more of this. Right here, get our AoEs off, if we can. Oh shit, Adair's down. He should get up though, because of his power. Good, it has been done. Now let us also fire this off, make sure he gets hit by it. Just as well. There we go. Shit, shit, shit. Now let's make this big. Throw it down right there. And Aloth, if you could, make this shit huge. Get the dot ticking on them, I guess. There it is. Okay, and Yidwin. Also launch another one of these things here.
This weapon's no good to me.
Keep trying to pelt at him. Alright. Let's just fire through our shit here. Should we go after the Cypher? I think we do an AoE here, don't we? I think that's our best bet. Launch this. There it is. Oh shit, Vatnir's down. Oh my god, this is very difficult. Oh shit. Alright. Let's see. Edwin, how are you doing? You know what, we should have done a... try and turncoat them rather than just burst them down, right? If we fail this one, that's what we'll try next time. I think that's a good bet. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything else we could cast here as Aloth? Aloth's pretty good at AoE, right? Let's get him throwing some of this shit out here.
Any harder.
Yeah, that's what we should have done. As soon as we built stuff up, we should have done Ringleader as Edwin and just have her convert, like, all of them to our side. Right? Oh, shit, shit, shit. Let's go through this. And keep firing away here. Get the witness down. Good. Shit. Yeah, we are all getting fucked up. Okay. Let's try... How about if we launch some of this? We could launch a delayed fireball right on top of Adair, and he might be able to survive long enough for it to go off. Let's see.
You like that?
There is a bunch of shit going on. Oh my god. Okay, let's take care of this convict. There we are.
Can't make a difference.
Can we even get them? I don't think his... Did the delayed fireball go off? Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. I don't think this is gonna work at all. But like I said, we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. There we go, lay that down maybe. Ooh.
This is futile.
Oh my god. Well, there it goes. Fuck. I think we're all dead except for Aloth now. Okay. Fair enough. Let's load back in. Do we have an autosave from that? Or do we just... Yeah, here we go. Good. We'll give it another shot. I think now we have a pretty good strategy. We need to turncoat a lot of them with Ringleader as Yidwin. I think that'll be our ace in the hole. We can also keep spamming that on more and more dudes. We'll first borrow Instinct as Yidwin. And you know what? We could just empower Yidwin immediately, and doesn't that give her Cypher focus? I think it does. So as soon as we borrow Instinct on Yidwin, we'll empower her again. So that way she gets more ability uses. Alright. I think this is totally doable.
We gather
Go.
the men.
Continue,
I worry
continue.
this place grows less stable as a result.
Attack him. Good.
Let's take a look.
Have everyone enter stealth except for Adair. We'll have him run over here. Good. Okay.
Destroy the interloper!
Good. They are running the fuck over here. Excellent. And honestly, we could, like, open with it, right? We could open with Ringleader. Huh. Should we try that? Nah, let's open with... It's a borrowed instinct, right? Let's do that. And over here, we can actually lay down some of this fog. Right over here as Aloth. Let's swap to our 4. And we can fire away at Inquisitor Naxiva. There we are. And let's see here. Do we have like a blizzard as this dude? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's embiggen this. Launch it right there. Good.
Let's do this.
Okay, Edwin is ready to go. Let's see, Ringleader down here on Witness. Or should we do it up here on these witnesses? Now let's do it right here, because they're going to run in there.
Take that.
There we go, Edwin, get off! Good. Alright. Great, have her pull back.
Take this.
Excellent. Okay, and then... let us have Aloth. How about we throw down Gaze of the Adragon over here? Let's try... well, no, because they're... are they not vulnerable to that? Oh, it's because they're blinded at the moment. That's funny. Alright. Let's make this huge and get everybody that we can in there. Great. And let's see, Votnir. You are still casting your stuff, it seems. Oh, he just finished casting it. Okay. Let us now lay down Blast of Frost. Maybe. No, I don't think so. Maybe we go with... you know what? Yeah. The Freezing Pillar. That's fine. Let's go with that. I think that'll be a good one. Lay it down back there. Great. And then we can also do, like, all of Death's Herald. Maybe we roll that out. I'm not sure. Nah, I think we keep going for, like, the Inquisitor or something. Yeah, let's just focus fire the Inquisitor here, who is right up on us at the moment. There we are. And Yidwin, who are you on? Just pelt away at these weaker dudes. Oh, shit. The AoE is killer there. Go on up. There we are. And let's get some more heals popping off. Right there. Good. And Adair, do you have your shielding up? Yes, you do. Very good. Huh. He could absorb defenses of all of them. Maybe let's do that. Let's use that right now. Fuck it. This is a kind of intense encounter. Okay. Let's see. We could also use Wilting Wind, the Freezing Rake, as well. Or we could just go for good old Slicken. Right? We have a lot of options here. Maybe we just go for good old Slicken. Right? Let's make it big. Fire it back over here. Odds are in our favor that we're going to get some. Alright. Good, we're going to take out this dude. Let's swap and go after this guy. Right here. Good. Get you taken care of. Okay. Whew. We could also heal... well, no, we don't really need to. We'll just fire this off inside of this big mess of dudes. There we are.
I need something stronger.
Great. And then let's swap weapons here. Let's go after this Arcanist. Alright. There we are. Good.
Take this.
And how's Yidwin looking? Let's see, we could cancel all of their abilities. Well, not all of them. Right? No, certainly not. Okay, let's actually just empower her right now. And then let's lay down another Ringleader, I think. Yeah, lay it down right there in that cipher and shit. Over here or over here? Let's do this weekend cipher, fuck it.
You like that?
See if she can get them.
This is
Should be able to get at least one. Got 2 of them. Good. Alright. And then, let us all go on to this cipher right here. Great. And how is Aloth? Aloth is like, yeah, he's stunned. Okay, no good. Let's have Adair knock this convict. Great. Okay. And you, how do I want to handle this? We could do Spread and Plague on him. Or we could throw down Buff Debuff again. No, it's still active. Okay. Yeah, let's just fire this off back here, I think. Let's see. There we go. Good positioning. Get the Frost Blast going on.
Better try something else.
Alright. Now let's swap back here to this set. Did we already fire off this? Yeah, we must have done. Okay, that's fine. Let's try now back here. What does this do? Miasma of Dull-Mindedness? Yeah, let's try some of this. Debuff whoever is still fucking around. There we go. Let's get this Inquisitor in the back, maybe. 31% chance, but I'll take it, because there's so many of them here. So odds are in our favor that we're going to get some of them. Okay. And let's also just do a real ass debuff on all of them here. Good. Alright, Edwin is ready to recast her shit. Let's try it again. Who is one that is susceptible? Is that the Arcanist that is susceptible? Yeah. Okay. I think we're targeting the Arcanist right now. Yeah. Alright, there we go. So, let's land this right here.
You like
Good.
that? Quick, toss me something else.
She might get that Inquisitor as well. Good, she did. Alright. And look at this. Edwin, underleveled, but totally coming into play here in a major way. Alright, let's make sure we properly locate this. Here we are. Yeah, this is great positioning right there. Oh shit, but he can't quite reach it. There he goes. Okay. Let's swap again here. We could just fire through them. Now let's run over here and then fire. There we are. Good.
This weapon's no good to me.
Great. Okay. Taking care of business here. And let's just do a normal ass attack because these dudes are so low. Actually, let's get on someone else. Because our damage is worth more than that. There we are. And Votnir's taking some shit. Let's have him toss down. How about... Well, he doesn't really have a self-heal at the moment, does he? No. Not one he could use. Here, I think maybe we just burn down his target right here. Maybe that's our move? I think so. Here, let's do Spreading Plague, perhaps? No. Let's see. Aloth, what can you do? Can you... Is this dude blinded? No. Let's blind him. Nope. Can't be done. How about some of this? 49% chance. I'll take it. Let's see here. And Yidwin, you could do Secret Horrors, maybe? No. Can you land an attack? No. Do you still have Borrowed Instinct? No, you don't. Let's get more of that. Or do you want to take it from the Cypher, hopefully? There we go. Good, just before he fucking died. Okay. And... Wait, did it take, or was it... No, it was too late. He died too soon. Okay, and she just wasted the resources for really nothing. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's go on over here. Is that... No, that ain't good. Alright. Yeah, having difficulty here with abilities now for Yidwin. She came in handy earlier, but now with these higher tier enemies left, not so much. Let's see, let's just try and lay this down on the Inquisitor over there. Alright, good. What's my dude doing? Oh, I'm like, I can't use abilities at the moment, I see.
Better try something else.
There. Ooh, look at me go. Good lord, look at my new power. Man, I'm having a wild-ass time there. Alright, let's fix that. There we go. Good. Man, whoever launched that thing missed big time. Was that the enemy Arcanist trying to launch Meteor at us? Seems that way. Alright. Let's also try and shoot out some of this shit over to Yidwin. Good. Excellent. Great.
I'm Grave.
As the last of the figures falls, the gathered energy coalesces into a shimmering mote of spirit stuff. Mote of hostility. This small yet potent fragment of soul essence pulses with ill-contained aggression. Alright. That's a different one. Didn't we have 2 motes of conviction and now 1 of hostility? I wonder if there's any others. I feel like this is going to have some sort of influence on our friend here. I'm not sure, though.
Alright.
Let's do a quick save here.
Of course.
Continue on through to the center piece. Here we are. Did a quick save just in case we get respawns or something after having done that. Alright, let's see what this is about. Can I actually enter it? No, I cannot. The way to the answers you seek remains closed to you. Okay. So we need to do some more stuff. Fair enough. Probably bring this last mode over. Right. There we go. Whoosh our way on up. And let's see. What is up, Shackled Soul? The spirit remains shackled to the Adra. Her face rises weakly at your approach. Okay. Here. Spirit... Provide the spirit a mote of hostility. As she absorbs the third ball of essence, the spirit thrashes against her shackles. She cries out, and her bonds flare brightly, limed? With violet flames, before shattering with a crack like nearby thunder. Oh shit, did she just get free from that? Oh fuck, hey! Freed, the spirit takes a halting step forward. Her gaze rises to you. When she speaks, her voice sounds stronger, but also ragged and strained.
I am more myself than I have been in a very long time.
Do you remember who you were? I'm glad I could help. You're welcome. Do you remember who you were?
Almost. Like a word on the tip of the tongue. I have it, but I don't.
She scowls.
I am certain, though, that I knew the Inquisitor well. I think perhaps that I loved her, and that she betrayed me.
She looks towards the center of the realm, and the structure that dominates it. I'm sorry, but I think you and the Inquisitor may be one and the same. Oh. Or you betrayed her, because you're the same person. You should prepare yourself. The Inquisitor may not be so different from you as you believe. Say nothing. How did I piece that together, that they're the same person? That didn't occur to me at all in any of the proceedings there. Maybe I'm just stupid. What was the hint at that? Huh. Was it some way that, like, the witnesses were reacting to... Yeah, I don't understand. How were they one and the same? Was it because the conviction also worked for her? Like the motes of conviction worked on her? Maybe? In addition to the hostility? Oh, is it because we were able to use the dagger to take the place of... No, we took the place of a witness. We couldn't take the place of the accused. It was either a witness or the Inquisitor herself, right? Or it was either a witness or the accused, right? Yeah. Huh. I'm sorry, but I think you and the Inquisitor may be one and the same. She flickers, her features running momentarily like heavy rain down a slanted roof.
Ridiculous. We are nothing alike. I will lead you to her. She has much to answer for.
Weird. Man, that totally went by me. This has probably been like the hardest thing to follow in any of the games.
Of course.
Honestly, no, this one, in this game and the first one, I don't know. I'm having a difficult time grasping it, honestly. I don't understand what it was that led us to that conclusion. Okay, let's do a quick save here. Shackled Soul, what's up?
The way is open. It pulls me towards it.
Okay, the only answers. Ooh, I do like the naming here, though. There we are. Pop in here. I bet this will be the trial again. Maybe this will be like the true version, as it really happened. Yeah. Okay. The Inquisitor, flanked by reflections of herself, greets your entrance with a cold stare. Entropic spirit energy swirls about her.
Inquisitor! You abandoned your sacred charge. You made a sacrifice of order on the altar of orthodoxy.
Her eyes flash gray like cold steel.
You've come to end me then? To consign these lands to chaos? 'Tis a certainty that I have lost. It fled me. I think each memory restored, providing it another egress.
The Inquisitor again nods. You think there's another way? We came here to end this. Don't lose your way now. The two of you can still reconcile. You're more alike than not. For you to be free, she has to die. Attack them both. So be it. Wow. Let's see. You abandoned your sacred charge. You made a sacrifice of order on the altar of orthodoxy. You've come to end me, then, to consign these lands to chaos. You think there's another way?
I only know that I feel lessened somehow, or perhaps more aware of what I lack.
I mean, it sounds like the ideal situation here would be for them to reconcile or whatever. Yeah, you're more alike than not.
How? It seems impossible.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not going to be able to argue this point.
In that, at least, we are in accord.
Leather squeaks as the Inquisitor's hands clench into tight little fists. Forgive each other. Accept each other. Remember that you're not only the worst things you've done, but the best as well. You could try kissing! I can't answer that for you. Man, since I'm not really sure how I even came to this conclusion in the first place, you could try kissing.
Yes, because that always solves everything.
The Inquithans look to one another, then back to you.
No, I think not.
Alright. It's either... I like either this third one here, remember that you're not only the worst things you've done, but the best as well. Or, I can't answer that for you. It's up for them to decide, right? Yeah, let's go with that. You have to find it on your own. I can't answer that for you. The Inquithans look to one another, then back to you.
Then I suggest we do what we came to do.
Whoops.
Let us bring an end to this.
Well, alright. Looks like we're getting in a fight here. Okay. Let's see. Can everyone enter stealth? No. Alright. Well, at least there's way less ads, but more strong as hell dudes. Okay. Let us run on up over here. There we are. Everyone's getting out their shit. Let's see, Edwin, can you potentially get any goodies from anyone? This Arcanist back here, you can. Useful. Okay. And let's see. Let's try and spread plague here. There we are. Anyone who's particularly vulnerable? Not at the moment. Okay, maybe we hold off on Votnir doing that shit, right? What if she dies? Can she die? Huh. Feels like something that can definitely happen, right? Okay. And let's see, Votnir, you go on up over here, as will I. There we are. Great. And then Yidwin, I want you on... Let's see. Go after this Warden of Decay. Aloth, you're still summoning. That's fine. Let's try and debuff him. Shield crack here. There we are. Great. And... who is this? The accused. Oh, she is toast, man. Yo, she is so dead. Alright. Let's see here. How about... can we have... we could try and empower Yidwin in an emergency attempt. A ringleader attack here. Fuck it, let's try it. And then let us also try some of this on this Arcanist up here. Good.
I'm stronger.
Good.
Like that?
Yeah, this is no good. Did she just go down? I think she did. Yeah, I think she totally fucking died just then. Alright. Well, let us keep on this shit here. Let's see, should we use this ability just yet? No, I don't think so. We could use this touch. This death ring, in fact.
Quick, toss me something.
Good. Swap this over. And let's keep firing away here. Can I still reach the Arcanist? Yes, I can.
Let's do this.
Good. Okay. Votnir, actually do some healing, because we are in trouble. Okay. Let's embiggen this, perhaps? No. Let's try and debuff him. There we are. There is an Inquisitor down here, which is no fucking good.
Missed.
Good. And then Votnir, how about you try and shoot some iconic projection down that way?
This weapon's no good to me.
Okay. And
go.
let's swap to our third set. Finish off this Arcanist, hopefully.
Take this. Nice hit.
Frozen.
Oh shit, it is not going to work out. Let's try and do some of this here. Heal ourselves
Need
up,
something stronger.
if possible. Oh fuck, Votnir is totally frozen in a major way. Let's try and land some of this over here. Edwin, can you pull that off in time? Maybe, we'll be close. There we go, got him. Okay. And let's see here, let's try and get Votnir's shit popping off. Oh no. It is very low chance of success on that. Okay. Let's try and do some healing then. Let's try and do it... fuck it. Let's do it over here. Let's see. If we keep it this size, there we are. Yeah, then we might be able to do something.
Finish this.
Have Aloth run over here. And... is that Inquisitor still down there? No. Okay. Let's see, let's make this shit huge. And where am I at? I'm frozen up in there. It's fine though. There we are. Lay down Slicken. Might get a few of them. Edwin is down. Okay. And let us pull on out of that shit. Good. And let's see here. Let's try and land shots on this convict here. Around the center of everybody. Good. How's Votnir doing? Not good. Okay. We can make this huge. There we are. So when he gets out of that, he'll start casting it. Good. Okay, I need to run on down there. Great. Okay. And then, yeah, he's going to be casting it. How's Adair doing? He's doing okay. He can't cast anything, though. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, a lot of them are coming out of their crowd control now. Alright. And let's see. Let's swap back to our initial set. Let's try and take out this convict, I guess.
I shall not fear.
Ooh. There goes Votnir.
This is futile. Take this.
Alright. Fine, fine. Huh. What is a good way we could handle this for the next one, I'm thinking? Maybe we have them come back to us? I'm not sure. Here, let's load again. Should be another autosave, right? Just like last time. Should we try and be more diplomatic this time around, though? I'm not sure. Maybe we try that and see where it goes, right? We'll attempt it. If we fail this time, we're sticking with whatever happens. Right. We'll try that third one, right? The other one that I was sold on. If that doesn't work, then we're just sticking with whatever we get. What was the third option? It was like, you're not only the worst, but the best of each other, something like that? This is some kind of weird Freaky Friday thing, isn't it? I'm not sure. Alright. And No, because that would mean that they swapped one another, right?
Inquisitor!
No.
You've come.
Okay,
Tis a
all this.
certainty that I have lost. It fled me.
You think
I
there's
only
another
know
way?
That I feel.
Can reconcile.
In that, at least, we are in accord.
Let's see. Try
Yeah,
kissing.
No.
Oh wait, what did Aloth say?
Not.
Okay. Sure. And let's go over here and try. Remember that you're not only the worst things you've done, but the best as well.
And all that in between.
Were that it's so easily accomplished.
She turns to Naxiva.
What say you, Inquisitor? Is there aught to be salvaged between these two sad souls?
Naxiva grimaces, her lips twitching at the corner, as her focus shifts from you to the apparition at your side and back again. In resisting her, you only resist yourself. Aren't you tired of struggling? Isn't it time to rest? It's that or we destroy you. Say nothing. Let's see, we can't... I don't think you can convince her by saying rest because she's a fucking Inquisitor, right? So in resisting her, you only resist yourself. The Inquisitor's mask tilts towards the roof of the chamber as if she's looking to the gods for her answer.
I've certainly been responsible for worse decisions.
Okay. The apparition smiles, even as it begins to unravel at the edges. Oh. As the Inquisitor fades, the other entities in the hall screech as if in pain. They advance upon you. Oh, shit. So that was actually some good shit we did there. Alright, well, we're taking that. Let's see, shields up there. And let's roll on around here. Can we debuff? Who was it that we debuffed? Yeah, the Arcanist, right. Okay. Let's see. If we could actually have Aloth begin with some big-ass CC down over here, that'd be dope. There we are. And then... let's see, let's actually change Votnir's AI so he stops attempting to do Touch of Rot. There we go. Good. And let's see, Votnir, keep moving. Good, good, good. Alright. And let's see here. Actually, Votnir, can you withdraw her? Cast Withdraw on her. There we go. Hey! Shit, now we have a plan. Okay. Good. Let's see. Let's also try and lay down Ringleader on these. Good.
Sorry for it.
Now, let's have Aloth launch some of this. Wall of Many Colors, I think. Work out pretty well here. Good. I need to fall the fuck back, because I'm, like, just rolling on up in there.
Let's do this.
Okay. And let's try and knock down the Arcanist first. Good. Okay. And let's see. Should we try and debuff them or heal? I think let's begin with debuffing, right? Because I can self-heal enough. There we go. Good. And let's stay on this Warden of Decay, I think. There we go. Make sure everyone is on it. Good, good, good. How about this Wondrous Torment? I think we do some of that. Let's see here. Who is the best target for that? Let's begin on the Arcanist back there. Debuff them. There we go. Okay, and then let us throw out... let's see, where's a dare here? That's a convict. We do not want to fuck with that. Let's see, we could try and do some other... get some of these other friends here converted, right? Let's try and do that. Who else is very susceptible? Just this Arcanist back here. Fuck it. Try it.
Quick, toss me something else. Let's do it.
Alright. There we are. Good, got him. And... let's see, Votnir, maybe it's time for this heal. There we are. And I will turn around and take out this Arcanist.
Let's go. Can't make a dent.
There we are. I'm not engaged with anything. Let's fall back a bit. And we can just start unloading more into this dude. Because we are, yeah, we have Secret Horrors on us, so no dice on casting. That's fine, though. Let's see. He can actually get some shit done with this death ring from here. Look, it's spread so far. Yeah, let's try it. Well, let's go after this convict. Good. Let's see, who else? Yeah, let's try and blind them. Why not? Good. Swap back to here. And let's focus on this dude. Very good. Alright. And then Aloth cannot cast. That's fine. Does he have a phantom up? Yes, he does. Can the phantom cast any? No, we can't control the phantom. Directly, at least. Alright, just go after that dude. Should be fine. Yeah, look, this is going so much better. Okay. Or if I dare knock him. Great. And then I will fall back some, now that I've broke engagement. Very good. Okay, let's fire into this dude. Should hit that Warren of Decay just as well. Great. Swap back to our initial set. Start firing again. And let's see. Do they all still have their debuffs on relevant targets? No. They do not. Would we want to refresh that or, like, launch out a heal? Maybe we launch out a heal. Heal and damage here. I think that's the play. Let's go for that. Okay. And Aloth, can you cast yet? No, you cannot. How long is he fucked for? 24 seconds. Good God, man. Alright. Let's see. Can we, like, turn that shit off? Can we remove all hostile effects? No, that is an Aloth ability. Fuck. Alright. Is What's-Her-Butt still out there somewhere? Frozen in time or some shit? The accused? Or even is that person? Oh, there she is. Alright. Let's get her back again in there. Put her back in that bubble. Good. Oh shit. Edwin is getting fucked up here. By what, though? Who's she in combat with? Huh. Alright. Let's have her pull back. She's clearly getting pelted like hell by something. There we are. Oh shit, she is down. That's fine, though. We can survive that. Alright. Let's embiggen this. Well, no, medium-sized. Lay down the heal. There we are.
It's quiet now.
Good. And then let's fire this off right here. Ooh, fuck. Okay, maybe that was bad fucking placement on my part. Look at how they all swirled around. Let's go after this warden at least. Oh shit, Aloth is down.
Need something stronger.
Who's killing everyone?
Like that? Nice hit.
Alright, penetration is becoming a fucking problem. Let's see, let's lay down another heal over here. Let's lay it on Adair, or we could do Iconic no, we cannot. Okay, let's just make this huge. Lay that down over there. Oh shit, run him out of that. Good. And you know what, let's heal up now. Get the heals going on. Good. Okay. And let's fire away at this warden. Should die. There we go. Good. Gotcha. And let's try and top everyone off here. There we are. It's myself. Great. Okay. And we can also res Aloth back there, I think. Well, no, not yet. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's just auto-attack right now. Until I get off the heal.
This isn't as effective as
Good.
you seem to think.
Now run back over here. And I think let's do... Do we want to res Aloth and Yedwin? No, because Yedwin will be at major risk. We'll just get Aloth. There we are. Good. Adair's healing. That's useful. And let's go after this Cypher here, I think.
Can't make a dent.
Oh, shit, they are casting some wild shit on me. What is that? I'm frightened. Okay, that's fine, though. Let's go over and get this weaker Inquisitor. Let's see, can Adair cast? He can. Let's refresh that so we can try and knock him. Let's go after this one, actually. It's a little bit weaker.
After him. This isn't.
There we are. Good. Okay. Now, let us lay down... Yeah, let's do devotions for the faithful. Apply this right here. There it is. Okay, and Aloth, if you could potentially knock him down. That would be dope. Let's see. The Warden of Decay is actually susceptible to Slicken somehow. I'm not sure how that is, but I'll take it. Lay it down over there.
Oh, time to rethink this stratagem. God damn it all.
There we are. Good. We are actually getting them. Excellent. The accused is back out. Let's see here. We could do some, like, emergency shit, right? But I think we're fine. Right. Let's see. Aloth, can you dampen shit on us? Arcane Dampener? Beneficial effects? No, who has the one where it turns off bad shit? Is that priests? Or who does that? I'm not sure. I've totally forgotten. Alright. We can turn one into a pig if we wanted. How about we instead... The Slicken is going off. Yeah, we want the Slicken to go off, don't we? That's fine. We could... More devotion to the faithful? No. Let's have a dare try and knock the Warden, I guess.
This weapon's no good to me. Damn, missed.
Did I get him? Did we get him? I have no clue. Okay. And let's see here. Shit. How about we do some of this stuff? Let's see, do they have bonus stuff on them? Beneficial effects, yeah, they do. Okay, fuck it. Let's throw this down. Well, the chance to hit is extremely low. Right? Probably better to even try Gaze of the Adragon on them.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Get her out of there, dude! Alright, let's try and knock this thing again. Oh my god, she is going to go down. Let's see, emergency, withdraw her. Okay, it will not all be for naught. There we go.
Let's go.
Great. Seems kind of important to have had a priest here, right? For that withdrawal. If we wanted the accused to survive. Okay. And it's doing a suck. Great. Holy shit. I can't believe she survived that shit. There we go. Ooh. The woman before you holds herself with a combined confidence and humility. Her countenance only slightly less inscrutable than an inquisitor's mask. But then she smiles. It's a small expression, hardly present, but recognizable all the same.
I appreciate your efforts here. I do not fully understand them, but I can appreciate them.
Same, honestly. Are you complete, then? The things I saw during the trial, were they real? You're holding on to a dream. Engwith is long gone. Engwith, the name of an extinct civilization that dates back more than 2 millennia. Their population center is believed to have been where the present-day Air Glonfoth and Deerford lie today. I need your help. You must atone for what you did. Are you complete, then?
I think not. I feel hollow. Flat, somehow. Perhaps I am now all that remains of me. But 'tis enough.
She peers at her palms as she answers. Were those things real?
To you and me, to us, yes. Were they reflective of historical fact? Of that, I am unsure.
So, it may be that the trials and stuff were like a manifestation of her own internal conflict or something? Is that the idea? You don't know.
Imagine a nightmare from which you cannot wake. Imagine that it holds you captive for 1,000 years.
Huh.
After you woke, would you be so certain of which horrors had occurred before you slept and which had not?
I don't think it matters whether or not she thinks Engwith is gone. Because I'm afraid I'll tell her this and I won't be able to ask for her help in the final fight. Alright, I need your help.
I certainly owe you a boon. How might I balance the scales?
Come with me. I'll help you find your way back to the wheel. Help me slay an ancient dragon. Let go. Accept oblivion, Allow this place to fall into the void. Help me slay an ancient dragon.
'Twill be done. I shall render you whatever aid I am able.
The apparition shimmers and falls apart as what remains of Naxiva Ix Kirent joins itself to you. Man, what would have happened if she died there? Because she was pretty low health. She could have easily gone down and died there. Goodness. Alright. Let's see, anything else around here? Fair enough. Yeah, like, if we didn't have Vatnir or Jodi with us, she would have been toast. Because that was the only way, was through withdrawal, because we didn't have enough healing to keep her up. I don't even think Pallegina would have been able to heal her through all that shit. Right? She was taking damage way too rapidly. Maybe if Pallegina just kept reapplying Lay on Hands on her non-stop. Well, not non-stop, but as soon as it wore off, reapply it. Maybe she could have done it then? Not sure. Alright. Let's head on back here. Shattered Passage. Here we are. You know, it'll be really fucking weird if we go there and she's still standing by the torture area. It's like, huh, well, this didn't really work out the way I thought. Yeah, this one was the most bizarre and confusing one for me. Convoluted, even. Very difficult for me to follow, personally. I don't know. Alright. Hey, there she is.
Here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we're back in the main area.
Of course.
Okay. Naxiva
Use my
Ixkiret.
aid when it's required.
Sounds good.
Use my aid when
Oh.
it's required.
Okay. Let's do another quick save here. Very well, and... let's see. Oh, another talk with our friend.
You return from your interrogation.
Rinhader's gaze pierces you.
Then she will aid you against the worm?
Her attention lingers on Naxiva. I have every confidence in her will and her strength. This is her sentence, her penance, her redemption. She owes me. She owes me.
I've little doubt. But is that enough to finally end the monstrosity below?
I hope. Good talk. Okay. You don't want to meet Widewin? I assure you, he's pretty famous these times. No? Okay.
Waste no time. When our task is finished, oblivion awaits.
Let's see, Rinhader, anything else?
Greetings again, walker between worlds. Was there something else you wish to ask?
No. Okay. So that means there's just one more of these main ones left. But there's also this one and this one over here, right? Huh. Well, I guess we can access this one now, can't we? Yeah, we could theoretically go into that. Maybe we'll do that. Well, no. We'll do these three first, and then we'll do these other ones that are more optional or whatever, right? These other two. Right. I'm not sure how we'll get over to this one, though. Probably whatever we do inside of this will give us some sort of leeway. Alright, cool. Well, when next we come back, we'll head in there, and we will have a different slew of companions, right? Drowned Kingdom, yeah, we need Tekehu with us. We'll also probably swap out some others. We'll probably swap out Vatnir for Pallegina, because Pallegina is just a more accomplished healer than Vatnir, in my opinion. We need someone to take the healing spot, and Vatnir, he's okay. Certainly he would suffice on like a lower difficulty, but he just has less access to like consistent healing, right? He'll run out. Certainly we could respec him to be more and more healing focused, but even then, Pallegina's heals are just like constant. Right.
How may I help?
It's so powerful. And Aloth, we'll definitely swap out Aloth for Tekehu, right? We'll keep Yidwin with us so she can gain levels and at least have some form of input. I guess we could respec Vatnir again and have him sort of be
I'm here.
a DPS role like Yidwin is now, but maybe we'll save the money.
How might I assist?
And I kind of like Yidwin being with us over Vatnir since we've known Yidwin for longer. We met her in the core game, right? And also with the meta knowledge that she was going to be a full-on companion had the stretch goal been met. Anyway, if you'd like to stick around, we will of course be doing a little bit of reading about the bestiary, right? Let's see, how far down were we? I believe we had just read about ogres, right? So, let's go through rotgasts here. Are these all the same? Yes. And risen, skeleton dudes. Let's see, are these all the same? They may be. Okay, until we get down to like Void Seer or something. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Skeletons make formidable, and then skeletons are creatures. Okay. So there's a few here. Alright, so let's finish out vessels. Beginning with Rotgast. Oh yeah. Man, they have just got a big old gaping one for their mouth there. Pestilent Rotgast, or just Rotgast in general. Beware the drowned kith. Pity the poor sailors, the fishers, and the camellia clam divers. Or camellia? Who, in a stroke of ill luck, ingests the waterborne rotter, the parasite that takes hold in death. Known as the Rotgasts, these are the corpses that continue to roam, stinking and rotting, skin sloughing from bone, while host's own innards flourish an infestation that steadily consumes from the lungs out. The first stage of incubation progresses as a welling of 1,000 worms from the guts to the tongue, enabling transmission through regurgitation and watery discharge. Later stages of the nesting cycle involve bulging, easily burst tumors, blackened blood, worms writhing through the skin, and the complete loss of motor functions. Sadly, there is no known remedy, save for the utter destruction of the body. Good God, man. Alright, that is a gnarly-ass description. Alright, regular skeletons. Skeletons are creatures who no longer require flesh or essence, but whose drive to kill has been instilled over many stages of progressive decay. As a result, they will attack anything that approaches them, but they won't attempt to consume it after it is slain. The essence that animates them is energy at its most basic level, as a skeleton has lost all measure of will, intelligence, or personality. If not killed, a skeleton may eventually grind itself into bone dust, or its essence may finally evaporate into the ether. Skeletal Savants are the remains of warriors, wizards, and other adventurous types. They are similar in overall properties to other skeletons, but they are more capable in combat and often retain rudimentary skills from their adventuring lives. Right. Which explains, archers and brigands, sorcerers, all that stuff. Alright. And these more specific kinds. Steel Spine Berserker. Steel Spine Warrior. Skeletons make formidable and persistent warriors, though their exposed bones can be vulnerable. Armor can mitigate this somewhat, though plate, chain, and scale mail gradually wear away at bones. Various solutions have been sought to prevent this, including the coating of bones in protective sheaths or resins. The challenge is to cover the bones without impeding their movement. It is a difficult task that, when successful, creates incredibly strong and durable skeletons. The Wolverine treatment. Void Seer. Oh, these are like, what? The little flying heads from Doom. Animancers, necromancers, and other unscrupulous spellcasters who experiment with the bodies of kith have been known to create all sorts of constructs and vessels. Some exist as subjects for study, and others as sources of amusement. Void Seers are skulls filled with essence. The first accounts of Void Seers come from Old Valia, where a now infamous necromancer created them as a diversion for court. Since then, they've been used as patrols, guards, and attendants. Their small size makes them easier to create and direct. So it is just the head? I wonder what they do with the rest. It feels like such a... I guess the whole idea is the size, right? And that it can kind of float fly. Right? Because, I mean, wouldn't you prefer a full skeleton? Or I suppose they last longer. Do you think you could turn a skeleton into a Void Seer? Because all you really have to worry about there, the only moving part is the jaw, right? And how it hinges onto the skull, the rest of the skull. Alright, a little too inside baseball, perhaps. Well, like I said, when next we come back, we will have swapped out our companions again. Rested, of course, because Yidwin is 1 away from getting a full stack of 3. We'll have all that shit done and ready. I think it's the 4th one, though. 4th meal is what does you in, right? Or am I mistaken? I believe that's true. Anyway, we'll get all that stuff done, and we'll be ready to head into the sunken place. Until next time, please take care of each other.